at NBA Central. And bro, we done had some crazy games the last few days, and we got some crazy games tonight. We're gonna go over the NBA playoffs tonight and the games that happened last night for sure. And we're gonna get into it right after this. Let's go.
Welcome to the number one place for your daily basketball news and analysis, NBA Central.
Bro. When I tell you this playoffs has been good and weird at the same time, bro, it's crazy. But what up, y'all? It's your boy once again, it's Steve O Speaks, and here by myself holding it down for my bro Kev, who's out taking care of the kids. Hey, I'm holding it down for you tonight. I mean today. So yeah, this playoffs been a little weird and been great at the same time. It's like one night we get a both games are very competitive, and then the other night is a blowout. And last night was one of them type of blowout type of wins, even though it didn't seem like it was a blowout the whole from start to finish, but it pretty much turned into a blowout. Starting first, we had the Miami Heat in New York, facing the New York Knicks facing elimination, and New York was not going. New York was not going. New York did not want to go play home, and it was pretty much the we knew what it was off the tip. Now they did lose the first quarter. I believe to end the first quarter it was 24-14, but ever since then, bro, the Knicks was not playing. They was playing hungry. They knew what the situation was, and they was not trying to go on. If I'm looking at it here. They pretty much won every single quarter after that. The next quarter they had 36 points. The third coming in after the half, they had 34 points, and they end up in the game with 24. I mean 28. Even though the Heat had 29, it was just too late. They did they work in the second and third. Knicks one playing. I believe I'm not sure. I forget, but I don't know if Kev had Miami or not. But I think we both might have picked the Knicks because we wanted this to go seven. We really honestly wanted this to go seven. But Jimmy just Jimmy did what he was supposed to do for the most part. I mean, he didn't have one of those Jimmy games. He ended with like 19 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. So it was, but he didn't shoot as well. He shot okay, 5 for 12. But Kevin Love, godly, bro. Like they not giving nothing out of Kevin Love. If he just would have made seven, if he made two of them 7 threes he took yesterday, that possibly could have helped. But yeah, like I said before, New York came in not playing. Julius Randle came in with his 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. RJ Barrett came in, did what he had to do, had 26 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, shot 18 for 17 from the field, 3 from 8 from three. But the man of the night was definitely Jalen Brunson, bro. And we gonna talk about how he just got snubbed in his All NBA. But yeah, he had 38 points, 9 rebounds as a 6'1" guard, bro. I'm gonna just have to say that 9 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 12 for 22, 4 from 10 from three. And yeah, they pretty much did what they had to do. The bench didn't really do as much. Hartenstein went only four. Opie had two. Josh Hart had two. Josh Hart has really not stepped up as he done in the past series. So if they make it past this team in the Knicks, I mean in the Heat, and they make it past this round, he gonna have to step up because it's only gonna get harder. But yeah, that's crazy. But on to the next game. Now we already knew it was the same exact situation. It was 3-1 lead with LA. They was in Golden State. They went back home, and we all pretty much knew what the situation was. We knew that Golden State cannot lose. Golden State had to come in focused. Golden State had to come in with a winning attitude, and that's exactly what we got. That's literally what we got from. I believe from start to finish with this game, we can honestly say like we we knew Golden State was gonna win most of by the time the fourth hit. We pretty much knew who was gonna win, but not to say that the guys on the Lakers didn't show up. LeBron did what he had to do: 25, 9 and 3, 9 for 17, 3 for 7. I've been telling people, I'm not liking this LeBron shooting all these threes. I get it; he's getting older and he's not trying to bang up, and he just got over an injury before this playoff started. But I don't know. I just don't like him shooting that many threes. Anthony Davis had 23 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 10 for 18. Ain't too much less you can ask for, but everybody else for the most part didn't do nothing. I mean, Russell and Reeves gave you 15, but it was a hard 15. They both kind of struggled. Reeves having was 5 from 12 from three, with uh Russell right behind him was 6 for 10, so which was a little bit better. But besides them four, nobody on the Lakers did anything, literally nothing. So and it shows why they lost. If you look at the stats when it comes to Golden State, they played like it was the last game of their life, and pretty much everybody showed up. Draymond Green, like we expected, showed up. He had 20 and 10, 7 for 11. Andrew Wiggins had 25, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Um, Clay still had an iffy game. We need better. I won't even say iffy. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. He shot 3 from 12, 2 from 6 from three. It's just this is not the Clay we expect to have. But hey, but Curry did what Curry do. Had 27 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 12 from 24, 3 from 11. And Gary Payne has a strong contribution to this team. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 11. I mean not 11, assist and shot 4 from 5. A lot of good stops down the stretch. Poole actually contributed somewhat. Still not what we would want, but he ended with 11 and 1 and 4, shooting 5 from 14, which is not that good. But the people the starters showed up, and I believe they pretty much won because Draymond played a really pretty good game. So that's really what it is. All right, man. Now let's go on to the games tonight. It's two big game sixes tonight, and once again, it's always tough to it's always tough to hard to gauge. Starting off first with the 6:30 game, we got the Celtics in Philly tonight. Bro, I don't know what's going on with Boston. They just don't look like themselves when it matters. Yes, they made some nice shots in the previous games in this series, but that last game they just got beat. They came in not ready. It's just weird. Like a lot of the players that had a pretty well performed playoffs last year is not really showing up that much. I mean, like you would expect like to see more Time Lord. Like Time Lord is not being as much of an impact as he was last year. Um, you look at, I mean, Jalen Brown and Tatum is doing what they normally do, but I don't know, like you not getting that 5 threes a game by like not a game, but usually you get a big game from Marcus Smart, like he's like 4 to 5 threes or something. So you're not really getting that. And it's weird. I feel like 70 and looking at the last game, that was the first game when I looked at Joel Embiid and I'm like, okay, he don't really look that hurt. Like, I mean, he had a pep in his step. He One thing I know is about last game. If he didn't shoot it immediately, he passed it immediately. So all his movements was deliberate. He played with the game plan, and I think it's really because he has a duo. Finally, somebody to actually depend on that's actually been working, and along with Maxi. So I think he's in a comfortable situation now. Maybe the knee injury has subsided a little bit, so he's feeling a little bit better. So the fact that he got, like I said, he got a real two next to him at James Harden. No hate. I can't even hate on James Harden, been stepping up, being the number two he's supposed to be. And it's not gonna be a cakewalk win this game, but as you know, and me and Big Bro, we love to see game sevens. So I'm a pick Boston tonight. I need Boston to come out and win. I need y'all to play like the old Boston that got y'all to the finals for sure. But y'all definitely got to get it together because y'all not playing the same way. And to the final game of the night, we got Denver and Phoenix. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. But um, like I predicted the game before with Devin Booker, it happened the game after where he didn't shoot as efficiently as he's been doing. And of course, that last game, KD was super off. I mean, he got his buckets for sure. Like one thing he's going to do, he's going to get his buckets, but he shot. like 10 for 24, 0 from 3. Um, Booker was 8 for 19. So they just made them. They really made them work for them for their shots. And I expect them to do the same thing. And with them being in Phoenix, is going to help because I do think that playing in Denver affects Phoenix because you know the altitude and everything. So and then the way the pace they Denver wants to run and the place they want to go on the offensive side of the ball is going to be very tough in that altitude. So going back, they better come out and win this game because if you go back into Denver, it's still going to be hard. But that's your only chance. So I'm like me and Big Bro, have always been saying, like I said the last one, we want to see game sevens. We love game sevens. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna pick Phoenix tonight. I'm expecting one of those big games from both duos, KD and Devin Booker, and that's why I want to see. I'm not too confident in that picking, to be honest, because I just honestly believe Denver's the better team, but like I said, anything can happen in these weird playoffs. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. We gonna check with y'all tomorrow. Big Bro should be back. I'm gonna let y'all know if we decide to go live for any of these games for sure. So we make sure y'all tune into the community tab. Make sure y'all follow all the centrals. Make sure you find NBA Central, Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs Central with my boy Big Kev, Chicago Sky Central, Chicago Bulls Central, Chicago Bears Central. My boy Hayes over there in the Bulls Central for sure. Make sure you subscribe. And also the Cognac Gang with my boy C Dub and Bobby. They always got content dropping. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, have them notification bells on. And we gonna check with y'all later for sure. Peace.
Welcome to the number one place for your daily basketball news and analysis, NBA Central.